My name is Alan G. Thole. I joined the Navy in May 6th of 1963. I joined and I was discharged on May 6th of 1969. My rank when I got out was a E5. It was an IC-2 SS submarines, and I went through the first 6 months of nuke school in Mare after that. Well, the first 6 months was basically all book work. It consisted of higher level math, metallurgy, mechanical, physics, nuclear power physics, basically, propulsion, anything and everything that had to do with the nuclear reactor, how it worked, how it made steam that went back to the engines, that went back to the powered the boat, and also powered the electrical part of the whole boat and everything. And so it was 6 months of intensive training, of book work, basically that kind of training. But it was supposedly equivalent. The courses were supposedly equivalent to like a 2-year college. They jammed into 6 months, and so it was pretty intense. A lot of homework, a lot of hard studying. Well, I enjoyed it. But it was also a lot of anxiety, and because if you didn't maintain a certain grade average, you were lost out of the program, and you had already shipped over for 2 years more than the 4 years, 6 years. So you were committed to the 6 years regardless of whether you got through nuke school or not. Now, if you didn't get through nuke school, if you didn't make it, you flunked out, then they put you on a surface craft, like a destroyer or aircraft carrier or whatever. And if you were designated submarines, that's the last thing you wanted, was have to go on a surface craft. So, I did make it without any problems, but it was pretty intense for 6 months there. And then after that, we were assigned to a prototype, which is a mock-up of a nuclear power system, like the subs have on them. And then you went through the 6 months of hands-on learning your specific job, which as an IC, I was in the electrical gang, and we ran what was called electrical propulsion control panel, which was all the electrical systems, the generators, motors and stuff, on that nuclear part of it. And I got stationed to, it was called S1C in Windsor, Connecticut. Was where I did my 6 months. The one benefit of that was there was no Navy housing, so they gave you a per diem to get an apartment. So I got an apartment with 3 other guys in Hartford, Connecticut, and we stayed there. And so we had shift work, so we'd get like 1 day off between a shift, and next shift we'd get like 2 days off, and then if you come off the midnight shift, you get like 4 days off over a weekend. So we did a little party and then one of the games over.